on breaking down barriers, breaking down your barriers, breaking down barriers, breaking down your mental limitations, breaking down 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 your barriers and mental limitations, breaking down mental barriers and mental limitations, breaking them down. Every limitation that you have, every limitation, every sense of limitation that I have is all in my mind, is all mental. Every limitation that you think you have is somewhere in your mind. That's where the limitation exists. You know, that is where that limitation exists. I mean, you want to do something, you want to pursue a dream, you want to create a product, a service, you want to start a business, you want to do something, you want to travel the world, you want to relocate to another continent or another country, you want to do something different with your life. And some of you, you're looking at your age, you're looking at your qualification, you're looking at your educational background, and you're telling yourself, I can't do it because of this, I can't do it because of this. There are so many reasons why you feel you can't do it. All those reasons are just things made up in your mind. Oh yes, they may be facts. They may be facts. They may be facts. Okay, so you don't have a degree in economics. It's true, it's a fact. But that does not mean that you cannot start a business. Yeah. You don't have an engineering degree. That does not mean you cannot start a building business. Is the limitation is in your mind. That limitation is in your mind. That limitation is your mind. Listen to me. I'm going to tell you something now. I'm going to tell you something. Pay attention. Pay attention. If you miss this video, if you want to go over it again, by next week it will be on YouTube. So you go back and you listen to what I'm saying. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Everything you want to achieve, everything you want to dare, everything, every dream in your mind right now, there is somebody somewhere, a man, a woman somewhere, who has dared it, who has tried it, who has achieved it. Everything in your mind, everything in your mind. What do you want to achieve with your mind now, with your life now? Let's talk about it. What do you want to achieve? You want to get a new degree, you want to get a PhD, you want to buy a house, you want to go into business, you want to start a business. What is it that you want to? What's your dream? Whatever you're dreaming of doing, planning to do, somebody somewhere is presently doing it. Somebody somewhere has already done it. They've achieved it. Somebody somewhere has proven that it can be done. But in your mind, you're thinking that you can't do it. And you have so many excuses. There's so many excuses. I live in the wrong neighborhood. I live in the wrong neighborhood. My race is not accepted. I don't have the right educational background. You have so many excuses. And they're facts. And I'm not discounting any of the facts that you have. Some of you have a traumatic background. I'm not discounting any of those things, but this is today. And let me tell you something. Some people who have gone through worse things than you, they've achieved so much with their lives. Some people who have gone through hell and high water, they've achieved so much with their lives. Some people who don't have half of the degrees that you have, they've done so much with their lives. Some people who don't have half of the intelligence that you have, they've done so much with their lives. Some people who don't have the kind of backing that you have, they've done so much with their lives. Some people who are not living in the nation that you're living with, the opportunities and the privileges that you have, they've done so much with their lives. Anything you're trying to do, somebody somewhere is currently doing it, or somebody somewhere has already achieved it. Anything whatsoever, think about it. Anything, tell me whatever you want to do, anything you want to do right now, somebody somewhere has already done it, and somebody somewhere is doing it. Impossibilities and limitations are only things in your mind. They're just things in your mind. You have to find a way to do it. Don't you ever say it cannot be done. Don't say that. Tell yourself, I have to find a way to get this thing done. I have to find a way to convert this idea, to transform this idea into reality, into a physical, tangible, real manifestation. I have to find a way. Stop saying there is no way. Start telling yourself, I will find a way to make this happen. Stop telling yourself it is impossible. Stop telling yourself I can't do it. Stop telling yourself it can't be done. No, don't use those words on yourself, because immediately it starts shutting down your mind, and your mental capacity starts shutting things down. The moment you tell yourself that I can't do it, it starts shutting things down. Don't use those words on yourself. Tell yourself that I will find a way. I will find a way to get it done. I will find a way. And if I will find a way, I will find someone who will show me the way. I don't have to know the way. You don't have to know the way, but you will find the way. Either the idea will come to you, or somebody will bring that idea to you. You will find that way. You will find a way. Many years ago, they challenged Henry Ford. They challenged him that he's an illiterate, and how can he be running the company producing cars, and that he doesn't have the engineering background and the degrees and the qualifications and the certifications for him to run such a successful company? Henry Ford answered his accusers and said, listen, I have scientists working for me. I have engineers working for me. I have professionals in every area of life working for me. I don't need to know how to get things done. All I need to do is ask these professionals around me to tell me how to get these things done, and they will get it done. I just ask them, how do we get these things done? They will tell me this is what I need to do, and I give the instructions and it gets done. You don't have to have the ideas in your head. You can connect with the people who have it. You can speak to the people who know what to do. Stop limiting yourself. Break out of all your mental confinements and limitations. You don't know. You don't have to know how to do everything. No. No. There are hundreds, thousands of people who have the solutions to your dream in their minds. They have the solution that you need. They have the skill sets that you need. They have the mastery and the expertise that you need. They have the brilliance that you need. They have the genius that you need. You don't have to know how to do it. All you need to do is to find the people who can do it for you, and it will get done. Never tell yourself that it can't be done. Tell yourself, I will find a way. I will find a way to get it done. Break out of every confining idea and thought and limiting thought in your mind. Break out of it, because all things are possible to you. All things are possible to you. You can do it. You can get it done. You can get it done. Don't let anything douse your enthusiasm and your passion and your drive and your obsession. Don't let anything stop it. Don't tell yourself, because I don't have this degree, I can't get it done. No, you don't have to have that degree, but you can know somebody, you can connect with somebody who has that skill set, who can get it done. Google employs hundreds of PhDs. Probably thousands of PhDs. Microsoft employs thousands of PhDs. Apple employs probably thousands of PhDs. Tesla and Elon Musk employs hundreds and probably thousands of PhDs. They don't need to know how to get things done, but they can connect with people who have this knowledge and specialized skill and skill sets, and they can produce the results that they need. They connect with them and they get things done. You don't have to know how to do it. All you need to know is to find the people who have the solutions that you need. Find the people who have the solutions and surround yourself with people with solutions. Surround yourself with people with solutions. Many of you, the reason why you're not thriving, you're not blossoming, and you're not prospering in the things that you ought to, in your calling and your dream and your assignment and your purpose, is because you're surrounded yourself with the wrong people. Surround yourself with the right people, the people who have the skill sets and the ideas that you need, the people who have the people who have the people who have the ability that you need to get things done. Surround yourself with the right people. Surround yourself with the right people. Surround yourself with the right people. Don't ever tell yourself it can't be done. Don't tell yourself that. Don't limit yourself. Stop limiting yourself. Let me tell you, you're the only one limiting yourself. You're the only one limiting yourself. You know, I watched this series of videos about our relocation to Mars. I watched those videos and I saw how everything, every challenge, every obstacle they've thought through and preferred solutions. They brought professionals around and say, how do we conquer these problems? How do we find solutions and answers to these problems? And they started creating all kinds of things for our relocation to Mars. Oh man. For our relocation to Mars. And they are building drones and building all 3D printers, all drones and robots and all kinds of things and all kinds of gadgets. They're bringing brilliant minds together, engineers, scientists, and they're bringing them together to find solutions to problems. Don't tell yourself it can't be done. Tell yourself, I will find a way. I will find a way to start that business. I will find a way to get the resources that I need. Don't tell yourself it can't be done. Don't ever tell yourself it can't be done. If you have a dream, that dream was placed in your heart for a reason, because God knows that you have the ability, the mental capacity, the ability to get it done. And getting it done does not mean you have to do it yourself. No, getting it done means you can connect all the resources, bring the resources together and get it done. That is it. Your assignment is to get things done. Listen, your assignment is not that you have to do it yourself. No, your assignment is not that you have to do it yourself. No. You can hire the right people. You can pay for the right skill sets. You can pay for the right advice. You can pay for the right people to get things done for you. You can connect with them. You can connect with these people and build relationships with the right people. Surround yourself with the right people. People who bring value to your life. People who bring value to your life. And you also bring value to their lives. Break down all mental limitations and barriers. It's all in your mind. It's all in your mind. Tell yourself it can be done. Tell yourself that dream that is in your heart will manifest through you, through your hands, through your resources. I was listening to Tony Robbins some time ago, and they were saying, listen, you don't need to have the resources. You just need to be resourceful. You just need to be resourceful. That is it. There is a difference between having all the resources and being resourceful. Your resourcefulness is more important than resources that you have. Your resourcefulness means you can source for all the resources that you need and bring them together and get things done and produce results. That is what resourcefulness means, being resourceful. So your resourcefulness is more important than the resources that you have. Some of you have little resources. It's okay, but you have to learn to be resourceful. Be resourceful. The ability to connect with the right people, people who have the solutions and the answers that you need. That is being resourceful. That is being resourceful. And you can connect them. You can connect those people. And those people will produce the results that you need. You know, some of you, the reason why you've limited yourself is that you want to get everything done yourself. You want to do everything yourself. No, this is not football. This is not basketball. No. No, that's not what life is. Life is your ability to connect, to find solutions, to connect with the right people. Connect with the right people. That is why your ability to form bonds and ties and build relationships with the right people is key to your success. Your ability to connect with the right people. Your ability to connect with the right people. Your ability. That's the master key to success. That's the master's key to success. I have a book. I have a book there. I have a book, Rules for Graduates. Rules for Graduates. I have a book, Rules for Graduates. You should read it. You should read it, Rules for Graduates. The master key to success is not your degree. It's not even your skill set. The master's key to success is your ability to connect with the right people. Your ability to connect with the right people. That is the master skill set. Because it is through people, it is through people that you get things done. You can't do things all by yourself. So you need the right connections. You need to build the right relationships. You need to exit from the wrong relationships and enter into the right relationships. Enter into the right relationships. Many of the relationships that you have are unproductive. They are unproductive relationships. They are barren relationships. They are infertile relationships. They cannot produce the results that you need in your life. So you need to forge and form and build and develop productive relationships and learn to protect your relationships. Learn to protect your relationships. Some of you, listen, you're so temperamental. You get angry easily at the drop, at little things. You get angry. You cannot get things done like this. You have to build relationships with people because success happens through people. Success happens through people. Success happens through people, not just people, good people. People with the solutions that you need. Because there are things in your mind you feel I can't get done. It's okay, but there are people who can get these things done. So you need to forge and build and develop relationships with these key people, strategic relationships. Stop destroying the right relationships. Some of you, God has given you good relationships. Giving you good relationships, and you're so temperamental, you get upset, you get angry, and you destroy this relationship. Let me tell you a story. Several years ago, I went somewhere. I took my book to an organization. I took some of my books on organization, and when I was there, I think the CEO said something about one of my books. And it wasn't a nice comment at all. It was unfortunate. I don't know what was going on in their minds at that time. But you know what? I kept quiet. I listened to what they were saying. I listened to what they were saying. So my staff, one of members of my staff that went with me, told me that, oh, Mr. Praise, that person shouldn't have said that about your book. They didn't say that about me. They said that about my book. Something about them not wanting to carry my book in the organization, blah, blah, blah. So the staff that went with me was offended and said I should cut off my relationship with that organization. I laughed. I said, no, that's not how to get things done. You have to know people who are strategic partners, people who are important to your success, and forge relationships with them. If there is something that needs to be done, do it. Mend that relationship. Don't throw away good relationships, great relationships. Don't do that. I laughed. And I waited and I asked the people again what they said. And this time around, they said something different. They didn't say something, as bad as I said initially. They said something. They said something better. If I had listened to that member of staff who followed me, and I got upset and I left them, and I walked away from them, I would have lost that opportunity. I would have lost the opportunity. You have to learn. You have to learn to use wisdom. Don't just get upset with anybody. Don't. There are good relationships in your life, good people. Sometimes they might make mistakes. They are human. It's okay. Some mistakes is none of your business. It's their business. So it's okay. Let them make their mistakes. It's okay. Because you too, you make mistakes in your life. Why do you expect them to be perfect? So it's okay. So learn. So those relationships that are of strategic importance to your success, learn to protect them. Because all the solutions you need in your life will not come through your mind alone. It will come through the minds of other people. It will come through the skill sets of other people. It will come through the connections of other people. So you have to learn to build and forge relationships with the right people. Forge relationships with the right people. Don't destroy your. Let me tell you something. Some of you saying, I have a degree, I have a PhD in this. Listen, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. With your degrees, there are things you can't get done. You need people. You need people. You need good people in your life. Calm down. Say, I got a first class. Yes, we know you got first class. But calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Connect with the right people. Build the right relationships. If there's any prayer I want you to pray today, if you're a person of faith and you know how to pray, this is one of the best prayers you can pray in your life. Lord, connect me with the right people. Connect me with the right people. Lord, connect me with the right people. People who are of strategic importance to my success, to my progress, to the fulfillment, manifestation of my dream, my purpose, and my destiny. Connect me with the right people. Help me build and maintain good, healthy relationships. Because the limitations in your mind have to be broken down, You will find a way. Don't say it can't be done. Say, I will find a way. I will find a way. I will find a way. Let me tell you, one of the keys to finding a way is keep asking questions. Keep asking questions. Keep asking questions. Keep asking questions. Can you help me do this? Can you help me do this? Do you know how to solve that? I have this situation. Can you help me do this? Ask people, ask professionals questions. Listen, whenever I see anybody who is smart, brilliant in some other in an area of life, there are thousands of things I cannot do. So I see people. When I see people with particular skill sets that I don't possess, I ask them questions. Oh, what is this thing about? How do you get this thing done? What's the connection between this and this? I ask questions. I always try to learn something new from brilliant minds. Some of you think you're better than everybody else. You don't need anybody. No, you need people. All I'm telling you is that you don't need the wrong people in your life. You need to exit from the wrong relationships and stay in the right relationships. Every mental barrier in your life, every mental limitation in your life, break it down. And listen, many of you have confined yourself. You have confined yourself by your limitations. You've confined yourself to a very small space that this is all I can do. This is all I can achieve. I can't do this. Because I don't know this person and I don't have this degree or I don't have this ability or I don't have this capacity. Hello, you don't need to have those things. All you need is faith. All you need is faith. Believe in yourself. Believe in your dream. Believe in your possibility. Believe in the abilities of God within you. Believe that the favor of God on your life will open doors for you. All you need is faith. Faith for you to find the right people. Faith for you to be led and connected to the right places. Faith for you, for your steps to be ordered, for your thoughts to be ordered to the right projects, to the right people, to the right places, to the right locations. Faith. That is all you need. Believe in yourself. Believe in your dream. Believe in yourself. That's all you need. Faith. Believe in yourself. Believe in your dream. Don't let anybody sow any doubt in you. Believe in yourself. Believe in your dream. Believe in your dream. Yes, it is true. You don't have those qualifications. Yes, we agree. But have faith that God will make a way for you. God will connect you with the right people, with the right who have the skill sets and the connections and the resources for you to get things done. Have faith and believe in yourself. Have faith. Have faith. Have faith. For nothing shall be impossible to the person, to the man or woman who believes. Nothing will be impossible to you. Do you believe that? Nothing will be impossible to you. That means any dream and desire that God has placed in your spirit, in your heart, can find expression in and through your life. Every desire, every dream that is in your heart can find expression through your life. God gave you that dream. That means it has the ability to find expression through your life. Have faith. Have faith. Believe. And faith is action. When you believe, you move. When you believe, you move. You take action. You move in the direction of your dream. Refuse to be intimidated by the things you don't have, or the things you and the things you feel you can't do. Don't be intimidated. Don't be intimidated. You're not the first person. You're not the first person. Faith. I'm going to give you guys, all of you guys who read the Bible, I'm going to give you an assignment. Go and read Hebrews 11. Go and read Hebrews 11. Before today ends, make sure you read Hebrews 11. It will take you less than 10 minutes. If you're slow, 15 minutes. Read Hebrews 11. And you see men and women like you doing great things by faith. And every time you see faith, you always see action. Every time you see faith, you always see action. Every time you see faith, you always see action. Every time you see faith, you always see action. Faith is taking action on your dream, taking action on your assignment, taking action on God's plan and purpose for your life, taking action on that idea. Faith is action. Faith is not just words. Faith is not just belief. Faith is action. Go and read Hebrews 11. Read the whole chapter. Maybe 10, 15 minutes, you're done. Just read it. Just read it. By faith, this person did this. By faith, this person did this. What happened? They took action. Break down the limitations in your mind. Those limitations only exist in your mind. Those limitations only exist in your mind. Let me tell you something. If what you need is $1 million, that's all you need right now. You need $1 million. Well, let me tell you something how God works. God works first. God gives you an opportunity for $50,000. And some of you get so arrogant and say, listen, I'm worth $1 million. It's $1 million I need. What am I going to do with 50,000? That 50,000 is called open door. It is an open door favor. Step into it. Enter it. You believe God for $1 million, and all you're saying is $50,000. You believe, and you enter into it. Say, God is the one behind this, and I'm stepping into it. I'm stepping into this door. And all you have said is $50,000. But what you believe for is $1 million. Listen, God opened that $50,000 door. Enter that door. When you enter that door, it will open up to you, and you see possibilities. Oh, wow, I can actually make 100,000 from this place. And as you press in, it will open up, and you say, wow, we can actually make 200,000 from this. And you press in, and you keep pressing in and keep pressing. Let me tell you, God does not give you all the answers at once, because if you have all the answers at once, you will never grow. You will remain a babe. You will remain a child. You will remain a child. If all the answers are given to you immediately, you remain a child. You will never dare great things with your life. You will never attempt great and achieve great things with your life. So God gives you first an opening, a little opening, and tell you, step into this. And you step. The Bible says the steps of a good man, a good woman are ordered by the Lord. So you take a first step, and you take the next 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 step. And step after step after step after step, you will arrive at your $1 million. Listen, It will happen. It may not happen the way you expect it to happen, but it's going to happen. Break down all the limitations in your mind. It is going to happen. It is going to happen. It will happen. It will happen. It will happen through you. Through you. God is going to go do great things through your life. There are many people, you're watching me now, you're listening to me, and they've counted you off. They've said many things about you because of the things that happened to you in your past, and we told you can't do it. You can't achieve it. You can't become this and you can't become that. You can't attain this. You can't attain that. You can't manifest it. You can't manifest that. This dream is beyond you. Listen to me. God is going to do great things through your life. Do great things through your hands. Do great things through your mind. God is going to do awesome things through your hands, through your life. Believe by faith.